Hey guys, welcome to my Halloween series. I'm super excited to be here. I've been plotting this for so long and I'm so excited I'm finally doing this. So today we're actually going to be doing GLAM Wednesday Addams. I was going to... Get out! Come on, Jaden, get out! Today we're actually going to be doing a GLAM Wednesday Addams, which I love Wednesday Addams. I remember growing up and watching the Addams Family, and it was just, I don't know, I just really liked her, and I liked like her character. I think the actress played it so well, and I don't know, I just always loved the idea of her. So we're gonna do her today, but we're gonna do kind of like a teenage version of Wednesday Addams. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just jump right into it. So of course Wednesday Addams is a lot paler than me. I do have a more tan complexion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear. You guys already know my favorite foundation. But I'm going to use my winter shade, which is Wheat. So before I do that, I'm going to prime my face. A lot of stuff is going to be on our face today just because, this is Halloween makeup. So it's very important to prime your face so that stuff doesn't get, caught in your pores. The first thing I'm going to do is go in with that foundation all over my face. And with this look, we're going to definitely drag it down because if you don't, then it'll be obvious. Also, this isn't my costume. I'm going to change after we get our face done. I didn't want to ruin the costume. I'm going to take the color White from the Flash palette, and I'm going to apply this all over my face with a It Cosmetics brush. And the reason why I'm doing this is because even though I did put on my winter color, I do want to look really fair because, as you know, the Addams Family, they're very pale. So I really wanted to do that. You could also highlight with this color. So I'm probably going to add a little more under the areas I would usually highlight my face. And don't forget to blend it in your neck as well. Going in with that Beauty Blender again, I did add a little more foundation, but not too much. And we're just going to blend this in our face to give a more pale look. You also don't have to use the Flash palette by Makeup Forever by any means. You could actually even just go to like a Halloween store and get some white paint, and this will kind of do the same effect as what this is doing. So just make sure it's for your face, not, make sure you're able to use it. Then going in, I am going to add a little bit of concealer. This is like really a trial and error. So I'm going to add, and you can see it's definitely darker. So I'm going to end up adding that white back underneath. But, I want this area highlighted just like a normal makeup look. Now for the brows, even though we did white out our face and make it very pale, she does have very striking features about her. So the eyebrows are going to be just like normal, like I always do. They're going to be full and thick and dark. And of course, because brows are boring, brows off, brows on. Can you imagine if I actually walked around like this? For teenage Wednesday Addams, I thought she'd be like really grungy and like dark, and her eyes would definitely be like very smoked out and black. So I am kind of going to do a similar eye look to the one I did in my previous video for my fall look, but I am going to be using a totally different palette. So I'm going to be using the Naked Smoky palette. I really like this one. If you're really into smoky eyes, like this is right up your alley. And it's super dark and it's super pigmented, so this is the one we're going to go in with today. Going in with a blending brush, I am going to dip into the shade Combat as my transition color. And this is just going to help us blend out that black. This is super easy as well. I kind of wanted to make an easy one that, you know, everyone could follow as my first video. And taking that same blending brush, I am going to dip into the shade Whiskey, and this is going to go a little bit more precisely into my crease. So this is going to go right where my crease cuts. And this is just like a rough draft of it, so it doesn't have to be too perfect. Taking a flat shader brush, I'm going to go into the color Black Market, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. So the difference between this eye look and the one I did previously is my main focus was my lid in the last one, so I kept that black very intense the whole time. However, with Wednesday Addams, I kind of want it to be more blown out and, how do you explain it? I want it to be more smoky and more like not a lot of effort was put into it, but it's just like super like low-key, grungy, just like really dark. Then I'm just going to blend out those edges. And I'm going to dip back into the shade Whiskey because I kind of want that brownie color to come back into play. And another thing I want to say, even though we are doing a glam teenage version of Wednesday, I feel like she wouldn't care if her makeup was perfect. So this is going to be messy. So if you could see right here on this side of my eye, it is kind of blending down where I usually would be like, oh my god, oh my god. But I kind of want it to look like that. I want it to be messy and like very, I don't know, just very, not, very careless. There you go, very careless. I'll go in and intensify that black a little more, but nothing like super crazy. Just add it to the lid and then blend it again. So I am going to go in with my RCMA powder, and I'm going to use this all over my face. While I let the bottom of my eyes bake, I am going to contour. So normally I would go in with my Shade and Light palette, which I'm going to do a little bit of. However, I am going to contour my cheeks with a little bit of black mixed in because I kind of want a very harsh contour. Just taking the Shade and Light, going to contour very, very lightly my forehead. I don't want to add too much color like I normally would. You do really want a defined face. All of the Addams family characters have a very, very cut out, sharp face, so you do want to create that with this look. I'm just going to dip my MAC 214 brush in there, and I'm going to carve out where I want my contour to be. Very light. And then to clean up that contour, because you could see this side came out okay, this side's a little too muddy. So I'm just going to clean it up with some more RCMA powder. Then going in with Tarte's charcoal eyeliner, I'm going to tightline and waterline my eyes. Now I'm going to go in and smoke out my lower lash line with the same black market color. Okay, now that the lashes and mascara are on, I am going to go back in and refill my eyebrows just a little bit because I feel like they are looking a little light. And her features, like I said, are very striking, so I want to make them stand out a little more. Just going to contour my nose like I normally would. I was going to add black, but I was scared, so I didn't. So now for the lip, I wanted this to be very dark. And I was going to initially do a red, but then I decided I feel like that's more like, you know, her mother's lip color. So I did choose the Lime Crying Black Velvet Liquid Lipstick. I think she would definitely wear black if, you know, she was older. I just think it'd be really complimentary, especially to your eye look and your contour as well. It's just going to really tie the whole look together. Because I am a little scared to touch the outside, I am going to go in with a MAC 231 brush, and I'm going to pick them up from the thing and do the outlines. Okay, so now that that is applied, we are just going to do her iconic braids. Obviously, my hair isn't black like hers, but I'm going to show you a little trick that I personally am going to do. And like I said, this is a simple braid. If you look up how to braid hair, it'll just come up. You could also look at reference pictures of her. That will help you as well. So now to darken the hair, I am going to go into the Flash palette, and I am going to take that black shade and kind of run that through my hair. That's my little trick. Of course, you can always get a wig, or if you have black hair, you're fine, obviously, but this is just my kind of thing to get past that. I just picked that up with a synthetic brush, and I'm going to run it through my hair. If you do this option, please make sure you do set this with black eyeshadow, only because it will transfer onto costumes or clothes. Alright guys, so now that the black is in my hair, I'm just going to do a quick outfit change and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the final result. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed creating it for you. I cannot wait for Halloween to come up. I have so many more ideas for you guys. This is just the beginning. I just wanted to start off very basic and simple. And yeah. Thank you guys for joining today. If you like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!